It's time now for the Perry Channel 5 o'clock news for this Friday evening, February 20th, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here on your 5 o'clock news headlines here. And our top story at 5 o'clock here on this Friday evening here is healthcare. Can't catch a break. The website has been targeted by hackers and shared personal information with marketing companies in the past 6 months. And now it's trying to clean up the mess for the nearly 800,000 people that just sent incorrect text information. In Washington, Islamic State affiliates seem to be emerging at alarming rates, giving a sense of an expanded terror network with satellites all over the world. Just a week into the new year, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, Republican executive, was faced with a realistic dilemma. Every talking point he had about the economy was wrong, and he wasn't sure what to do about it. It is easy to poke fun at NFL scouting combine and a glaring source of overreaction that only gets so much attention because the public is starved for anything football related in the aftermath of the Super Bowl. The U.S. government is warning. The photo shows a young man, Eric Norwich, his hair short and his eyes looking as the ground as he walks out of the car. The only thing he's wearing above the waist of the necklace, unless you cut the tattoos and handcuffs behind his back, is Eric Norwich is the suspect in the shooting of a Las Vegas woman. 2 bomb blasts in Somalia's capital are carried out by an Al-Qaeda-linked militant group of at least 20 people dead, including 2 members of the parliament and the deputy mayor of Mogadishu. In Cairo, militants pledging allegiance to the Islamic State claimed responsibility for 3 car bombs that killed at least 38 people in a town in eastern Libya on Friday, and the latest escalation in a surge of violence linked to the group. 3 East London schoolgirls have flown to Turkey, and there are fears that they may have crossed the Syrian border and joined the Islamic State terrorist group. Cyclone Masha has been downgraded to tropical low in Australia after cutting the path of destruction. As heavy rain continued to fall across several regions, the authorities are beginning evacuating residents from the small town of Jumbin, south of Rockhampton, as the Kalidi River floods. The Ukrainian capital, Kiev, has been marking the first anniversary of clashes between protesters and police, which toppled ex-president Viktor Yanukovych. Former New York Mayor Rudolph Giuliani is under a lot of heat for questioning President Barack Obama's love of America. And CBS News chief Washington correspondent Bob Shiva has some thoughts about whether Giuliani deserves a backlash. In Denver, a man has been arrested after a small explosion last month near the offices of the Colorado Springs chapter of the NAACP, a law enforcement official said on Friday. New York, the euro rebounded against the dollar, and equity markets around the globe surged to record highs on Friday after Eurozone finance ministers agreed in principle to extend heavily indebted Greece's finance up to 4 months. In Washington, Detroit, U.S. regulators on Friday slapped Takata Corporation with a $14,000 pay-day fine for failing to cooperate with a probe of its faulty airbags, and it revealed that a fraction of the 17 million cars recalled because of its problems. In Washington, the modest raise is that Walmart has said it will give its lowest paid workers a glimmer of hope for lower wage workers in the for companies and industries. New York Frankfurt, Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway Incorporated said on Friday that it would agree to buy German motorcycle apparel and accessories retailer Detlef Loris Murderan Ritterbus GmbH for a little more than $456 million in American money. Apple has admitted publicly that it wants to get in the auto industry, but there's plenty of evidence out there. It could be an actual Apple car, or perhaps just a slick operating system for another company's car. Astronomers at Harvard University spotted a cluster of a football-like star. They observed that a mysterious dark matter is emitted from a black hole. A new report from the New York City panel on climate change confirmed what 99.9% of us already know live in mortar fear of daily. Climate change is coming for us, and for New York City in particular, we will be living in a very different place from the one we live in. In London, a deadly strain of malaria has become resistant to artemisinin, the best available drug to fight the vector-borne disease that has been found 25 kilometers from the Indian border. And Los Angeles, a potentially deadly superbug resistant to antibiotics infected 7 patients, including 2 who died, and nearly 200 others are exposed at a Southern California hospital for contaminated medical instruments usually reported. Stock market report here. Down 18,140.44, closed up 154.67. SP 521 10.30, up 12.85. And Nasdaq 4955.97, up 31.27. DAX 11,015.64, up 48.70. FTSE 6915.20, up 26.30. CAC 4830.90, down 2.38. Asian markets 18,030. Asian markets Nikkei 18,332.30, up 67.51. Shanghai 3247.43, up 25.07. HSI 24,832.08, up 47.20. Oil markets 50.76, down $1.07. Brent 60.06, down 15 cents. And natural gas 2.945, up 1,000 a point. And the gold 1201.90, down 5.70. Silver 16.21, down 0.171 on the silver, 2. Close at $16.21, and copper 2.602, down 1,000 a point. In the bonds, US 10 yield 2.1152%, up 3,000 a point. German 10 yield 0.393%, up to 1,000 a point. And Germany's 10 year yield 0.388%, down 3,000 a point. FX bonds, European US dollar 1.1378, up 1,200 a point. US dollar, Japanese yen 119.01, up 7 cents. And Great Britain pound, US dollar 1.501, up 3,000 a point. In the commodities here, wheat 510 and a quarter, down 17 and a half. Soybean 999 and a quarter, down 8. Corn 385 and a quarter, down 4 and a half. And sugar 14.39, down 29 cents. Coffee 140.65, down 55 cents. Cotton 64.67, up 23 cents. Ref price $10.79, down 1 cent. And cocoa 3,027, up 2. Okay, take a look at New England Alerts here at 5:07 here. In Dennis, Massachusetts, a working fire at 154 Wake Street as a MA from Yarmouth Harwich Brewster being called at this time. A look at sports news here. The Major League Baseball announces a pace of play initiatives. Seattle Seahawks head coach Pete Carroll said that tight end Zach Mills should be ready for time for the next season. Speaking at the Indianapolis Scouting Combine, Carroll said that Miller is recovering well from that ankle injury that ended his 2014 season. Danica Patrick and Denny dusted up at Daytona. In New York, All-Star forward Chris Bosh and Miami Heat underwent more tests at a South Florida hospital on Friday amid concerns that blood clots have worked his way from his legs to his lungs to create a condition that could be a season-ending injury for the Miami Heat star. And tonight, the Boston Bruins will be out in St. Louis taking on St. Louis Blues. Game time 8 o'clock, which is 7 p.m. their time. And the Celtics will be out in Sacramento tonight taking on Sacramento Kings, which is 7 o'clock their time, which is 10 o'clock here in Norton. Peter Cello News Time, Sale 5:08. Time now for a travel report here. Mass pike on both ends, slow from the Boston University all the way up to the Ted Williams Tunnel. South Francis Expressway and southbound side is backed up from the Pike all the way down for the Braintree split. South Francis Expressway and the northbound side slow from Ferns Brook Parkway down for Massachusetts Avenue Bridge. Here on Mass Ave. Around the South Francis Expressway. Mass Pike on the westbound side is slow from the Austin Brighton tolls all the way out to all the way down the West Spur. Here. Route 120 on the southbound side it's slow from University Avenue all the way down through Route 24 in Randolph. 120 northbound slow from the split all the way down for Route 24 here. 120 on the northbound side slow from Waltham all the way out to Wakefield here. 120 slow down for Reading here. 120 on the southbound side slow from Route 30 to Woburn all the way down for Route 3 in Burlington here. And you hit the brakes again on Route 120 from Route 2 in Lexington all the way down for Waltham and southbound side of Route 128 here. And you hit the brakes again, 128 southbound from the Pike all the way out to Needham here. When it exited on 127 in Needham Rand, Great Plain Avenue, so expect some delays here. Route 93 on the southbound side is slow from Assembly Square in Somerville all the way down for downtown Boston here. Tipping Hill Tunnel slow on both ends here. Route 1 southbound slow from Charlestown down through the Leverett Connector here. 93 on the northbound side is backed up from the Zachem Bridge all the way out to Medford here. And you hit the brakes again from Medford all the way out to Route 125 in North Andover here. Route 129 on the southbound side slow from Denver down for Peabody here. And Route 3 on the northbound side slow from Route 62 in Bedford all the way out to Chelmsford here. Route 93 slow from 495 in Andover all the way up to Route 110 in Lawrence here. Route 95 modified from 128 to the New Hampshire border here. Everett Turnpike slow from Route 118 Nashua all the way up to the Merrimack due to an accident in Everett Turnpike in Merrimack, so expect delays here. Route 93 on the northbound side, it's slowed down for Salem and long-term road construction of Route 93 northbound between Rockland Park Boulevard, exit 1 and New Hampshire 102, Nashua Road, exit 4 in Wyndham, as reported by. But otherwise, 93, 395 modified along with Granite State. Spotted Turnpike slow from Portsmouth down for Durham here, so expect delays here. 195 slow from Route 133 in Tewksbury all the way down for Route 3 in Lowell, and you hit the brakes again from Westford all the way down to Lawton on Route 2 here. And 485 northbound slow from Route 9 in Westboro all the way out to Route 62 in Hudson due to an overturned vehicle in Berlin, and on Route 195 northbound for exit 26, Route 62 in Berlin. So stop and go traffic on exit 23, Route 9 in Westboro. 95 on the southbound side, it's slow from 128 all the way up to Norwood here. Route 3 slow around the Braintree stretch around the Weymouth stretches here. Route 95 southbound, it's slow from 140 Mansfield all the way down through Route 295 in Attleboro here. 290 on the southbound side, it's slow from Route Shrewsbury all the way down to downtown Worcester here. 495 on the westbound side, it's backed up all the way out to Westboro here. And take a look at Providence area outlook. 146 northbound, slow from 99 and Cumberland all the way up to North Smithfield here. 146 on the southbound side, it's slow from North Providence all the way down for downtown Providence. 95 southbound slow from Pawtucket down for downtown Providence. And 95 northbound slow from the airport connector down for downtown Providence. 195 westbound, it's slow from East Providence down for downtown Seekonk here. And down to downtown Providence from East Providence on Route 195 on the westbound side here. And 95 on the southbound side is slow from Route 295 in Warwick all the way down for East Greenwich here. And the Port and Saginaw bridges are more on fine. And the Jamestown and Newport bridges are more on fine here. And limited rail and bus service will be available on the MBTA on Friday. And the Green Line D branch experienced some moderate delays due to a disabled train here. So expect some delays on the subway and the commuter rail lines as the MBTA will be getting back to normal one at a time due to the severe winter weather here. Peter Chell News Times now 5:13 here. Taking a look at the weather situation here. Our current conditions here in North Massachusetts at 5:13 p.m. 18 degrees on temperature with first skies. Humidity 32%. Wind speed northwest about 8 gusting up to 21 miles per barometer. 30.18 inches. Dew about 7 below. Visibility at 10 miles. And wind chill 8 above. Alright, let's take a look at the current conditions around the region here. It is 19 degrees on temperature in Boston and Beverly. It's 18 in Haverhill. It's 17 in Fitchburg and Bedford and Gloucester. It's 12 above in Worcester. 16 in Sturbridge and Webster. 17 in Milford. It's 18 in Norwood. It's 19 in Taunton, 18 in New Bedford, it's 19 in Plymouth and Provincetown, 18 in Falmouth, 17 in Chatham, 19 in Martha's Vineyard, 18 in Nantucket, it's 19 in Blockton, 20 in Westerly, 18 in Providence and Smithfield, it's 21 in New York City, 19 in Islip, 21 in Montauk, 19 in Bridgeport, 20 in New Haven, it's 17 out in Denbury, 16 in Waterbury, Connecticut, it's 20 in Meriden, Connecticut, 21 in Hartford, Connecticut, 19 in Winslow, Connecticut, it's 17 in Springfield, Massachusetts, 17 in Amherst, Massachusetts, 19 in Greenfield, Massachusetts, 14 in Athol, Massachusetts, 12 above in North Adams, 10 in Pittsfield, 13 in Albany, New York, it's 14 in Cerro Springs, it's 10 in Bennington, 9 above in Brattleboro, Vermont, it's 14 degrees on Rutland, Vermont, it's 15 in Lebanon, New Hampshire, it's 18 in Keene, New Hampshire, 14 in Jefferson, New Hampshire, it's 19 in Nashua, New Hampshire, 17 in Manchester, New Hampshire, 16 in Concord, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and 16 in Lacuna, New Hampshire, and 18 degrees up in Portland, Maine, here. Okay, let's take a look at our current conditions around the country here. The surface map here shows it's cold front from Alberta stretching in from Montana down for the Dakotas, merged with a warm front from the eastern Dakotas, down for western Minnesota, down for Iowa, down for northwestern Missouri, and a big front stretch from northern Minnesota up in the western portion of Ontario, and a cold front from north central Manitoba stretching up to northern Ontario with a pink front up to extreme northern Ontario here. And a station front from eastern Idaho stretching in for the Rockies and then for Texas and out to the Gulf of Mexico here. And we got a photo off the Oregon and Northern California coastlines here. Got a photo from southeastern California then for the Gulf of California here. And a photo from western Texas then for north central Mexico here. And we got a photo from New England stretching it up in the eastern Quebec here. And got a photo off the North Carolina coastline here. And we got low pressure in eastern Dakotas, southwestern Ontario, and northwestern and east central portion of Colorado, and west central portion of Texas here. And low pressure off the San Francisco Bay and southeastern California. While we got high pressure in West Virginia and East North Carolina, and high pressure around the Arizona and New Mexico region, and high pressure off the northwestern Oregon coastline here. It is 10 above in Detroit and in Pittsburgh, 20 in Washington, D.C., 34 in Atlanta, 64 in Miami, Florida, it's 74 in Brownsville, Texas, it's 66 in Dallas, Texas, it's 35 in Kansas City, 40 in 40 in Omaha, Nebraska, it's 14 in Chicago, 21 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, it's 41 in Great Falls, Montana, 48 in Seattle, 68 in San Francisco, 65 in Los Angeles, it's 68 out in Las Vegas, 49 out in Salt Lake City, Utah, 51 out in Denver, 75 in Phoenix, Arizona, and 64 out in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here. Okay, let's take a look at our surface map here around the country here. So some snow showers in central and eastern portions of Newfoundland here. Some snow showers in north and eastern portions of the Nova Scotia around the north central portion of Nova Scotia. Some snow showers up the eastern portion of Nova Scotia here. Some snow showers in the northwestern Ohio, stretching to northern Indiana, and then for western Michigan up the eastern and north central portions of Wisconsin, and some snow showers in south central portions of Minnesota here. Snow showers in western portions of Kentucky, down for central Tennessee, down for northwestern portions of Georgia, and some sleeting around north central portions of Alabama, down for west central portions of Tennessee, down for southeastern and north central portions of Missouri, and some rain showers around southern Arkansas, down for Mississippi, down for southeastern Louisiana, and some rain showers around northwestern Missouri, down for southwestern Iowa, stretching to northern Kansas, down for Nebraska, stretching around the northeastern portions of Wyoming and western South Dakota, and up in the north central portions of Montana. Some snow and sleet showers around from Colorado, stretching up to Wyoming, up to the eastern Idaho, down to Montana, and up in the southwestern portions of Quebec, and southern portions of Saskatchewan, down for southwestern portions of Manitoba, and then for west central portions of North Dakota, and some rain showers in south central and southeastern portions of Arizona, for northwestern portions of Mexico here. Rain showers up for the western Washington coastline here. It's some rain showers in the northeastern portions of Washington State and northeastern portions of Oregon State here. Okay, taking a look at the satellite loop here, and that shows line of clouds coming in much of the Pacific. Line of clouds coming much to the northeast, and line of clouds coming in the Canadian Maritimes here, and a line of clouds from the Great Lakes stretching it in for the mid-south, and then stretching up to the central and northern plain states, and then up to the Pacific Northwest and the northern and central Rockies, and line of clouds from southern California, named for Arizona, and down for New Mexico, that is stretching it in for western portions of Texas here, and north central portions of Mexico here. Okay, let's take a look at our forecast discussion around the region here. Arctic air intrusion over the eastern half of the nation will set the stage for a widespread ice and snow event. Bitter cold will turn to the north-central United States, and moderate to heavy snow expected across the Colorado Rockies and adjacent high plains for the latter half of the weekend here. Arctic air intrusion over the eastern half of the nation, and the warm front lifting northeastward of the southern plains will set a stage for a high-impact ice and snow event this weekend here. An abundance of moisture returning from the Gulf of Mexico will fuel widespread moderate to heavy precipitation ahead of a surging warm front, which will expand over portions of the lower to middle Mississippi Valley and Tennessee Valley and Ohio Valley in the northeast and northern United States this weekend. This cold dense area in place over the east will be slow to Even beneath the warm air moving in and up and leading to a wide axis of snow, sleet, and freeze rain within the northern edge of the precipitation shield. After a brief warm-up on the Arctic boundary, Tropican from the Canada will bring another blast of winter to the north-central United States this weekend. There, in addition to the plunging temperatures and gusty winds, light to moderate snow showers will be added to the blustery conditions across the northern and central Rockies and High Plains. Here, all right. Okay, forecast discussion around the region here. Very cold tonight under high pressure and clear conditions here, and low pressure from the southern plains making a wintry weather mess from Saturday and Sunday. And winter weather advisories posted an Arctic cold front will usher in bitterly cold air Monday and Tuesday, with wind chill dropping to between 15 and 30 degrees below for a time. There may still be a potential for a winter storm Tuesday night and Wednesday, but that will depend on whether or not low pressure develops close enough to the coast. Here, near term until 6 a.m. Saturday morning. It's quite cold tonight as winds diminish and conditions remain clear with a deep snow packed in place along with a sub-zero dew points. Should be a good night for radiation cool and near term high resolution 2M temperatures with a conscious MOS guidance used to forecast low wind chill for the most part will drop several degrees below freezing across the interior valleys. Some location can observe by morning lows of 20 degrees below zero. Warm spots at top high train along the coast. Alright, let's take a look at the weather notes here. Be a weekend storm, and we started that snow at Saturday at 4 p.m. and ended as drizzle Sunday morning here. Heaviest rain be on southeastern Massachusetts, and a half to 1 inch rain can be predicted, and some roof concerns to be brought in consideration here. Okay, tonight's lows, another cold night attack. Below zero readings around much of the region to single digits around eastern Massachusetts, around Rhode Island, and down for New York City here. Okay, let us take a look at the weekend storm. According rain, snow change the rain late Saturday night and Sunday here, and timing and precipitation types. Snow overspread southern New England on Saturday afternoon from west to east along the coastal plain, including Boston and Providence, and snow change to freeze rain along and around or after midnight on Saturday night, then to rain on Sunday. Along the north of the I-84 in Connecticut and the Massachusetts Turnpike, I-495 in Massachusetts, mostly all snow for Saturday night, and with pockets of freeze rain possible for or after midnight, then change your mixed snow and freeze rain during Sunday before ending here. Snowfall amounts ranging from 1 to 2 inches near the coast to 4 to 6 inches along the northwest of I-84 Mass and Interstate 495 here. And rainfall amounts in the coastal plains are after the changeover 0.50 to 1 inch. And freeze rain amounts less than 0.10 inch. Potential hazards: snow-covered roads, areas of dense fog late Saturday night and Sunday along the coast. Poor drainage, street flooding near the coast due to clogged drains. Potential for the acceleration of roof collapses, especially near the coast. Here. Alright, we are under a winter weather advisory. Alright, winter weather advisory in effect from 1 p.m. Saturday to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, as the National Weather Service and transitional winter weather advisory for snow and freezing rain, which is in effect from 1 p.m. Saturday to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. Here, locations included all of 7 New England except Cape Cod Islands here, and has type snow and freezing rain, and accumulation snow accumulating around 3 to 5 inches with a potential for a trace up to a 10-inch device. Accumulation here, and time in late Saturday beginning of snow, transition to a snow freezing rain mix. But perhaps as a plain rain Saturday night by midday Sunday. Impacts any snow ice accumulation will make for slick surfaces and hazardous travel conditions with the threat of a wet snow and a rain. Structure collapse will be possible for those roofs that have a remnant snowpack. Rain will alone presents the threat of an urban poor drainage flooding as drains are snow clogged. Winds southwest by 10 and 50 miles per gust up to 25 miles per hour. For temperatures in the upper 20s to low 30s here. And visibility is 1/4 mile to 1/2 mile at times here. And precaution preparedness actions there are where precaution preparedness actions. A winter weather advisory is issued when snow or ice is forecast to develop in affected areas, but accumulations are expected to be like any snow and ice will be resulted in slippery conditions on the treated roadways and sidewalks where temperatures are below freezing, and motorists need to be especially careful on bridges and overpasses where slippery spots can develop here easily. And day 1 this afternoon night. Hazard weather not expected at the time. And day 2 for 7 Saturday for Thursday. winter weather advisory and another random bitterly cold air and the need for a wind chill advisory headlines are expected late Monday into Tuesday morning here. And to be a chance for coastal storm Tuesday night and Wednesday if that system does not pass too far offshore. There will be a chance of additional snowfall. Confidence is very low for that time period here. Alright, take a look at our 7-day forecast. Goes like this. For tonight, clear sky with a low around 5 below. West winds as high as 5 to 10 miles coming light southwest after midnight. Winds could get as high as 22 miles per hour. For Saturday, snow likely may after 5 p.m. Increased skies by under 32 degrees. Wind chill as low as 0 to 13 below. And light south wind increase at 5 to 10 miles per hour in the morning. Chance of precipitation is 6%. New snow accumulation less than half an inch possible for Saturday night. Snow and freeze rain before 1 a.m. Then rain patch fog after 1 a.m. Temperature rises around 41 degrees by 4 a.m. and south wind about 10 miles per gust size, 24 miles per chance precipitation is 100% and new circulation of less than 1 inch possible. For Sunday, a chance rain before 2 p.m. Areas of fog before 11 a.m. Then otherwise, cloud skies then gradually becoming most of the sky about 42 degrees. West wind about 5 to 8 miles per gust as high as otherwise calm. The chance of precipitation is 40% and new precipitation amounts between a tenth and a quarter inch possible. For Sunday night, most cloud skies with a low around 42 degrees. West winds about 5 to 13 miles per gust as high as 25 miles per hour. For Monday, most south sky high about 18, low about 2 below. For Tuesday, most of the south sky with a chance of storm Tuesday night, high about 22, low about 30 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 30%. For Wednesday, a chance of snow, most of the south sky about 33, low about 30 degrees. Chance of precipitation is 35%. And for Thursday, most of the south sky about 26, low about 7 above. And Friday, most of the south sky about 23 degrees. Here's my other phrase of the evening. Messy Saturday on tap. Otherwise, another frigid night on tap. For tonight, P.O.S. have a good evening with goodbye today. See you for our early overnight report right after the sports roundup, right after the Boston Celtics, Sacramento Kings game in Sacramento. See you early in the morning here. See you later then.